So I was outside watching birds, minding my own business, when I spotted this small gray bird sitting quietly on a fence line. Nothing unusual, right? It looked calm, harmless. Then out of nowhere, it launched off that fence and grabbed another bird and ripped the head off. That was my introduction to the Loggerhead Shrike. And right then, I understood exactly why this bird has the nickname, the Butcher Bird. Because behind that innocent little songbird face is one of the most intense hunters you'll ever watch. Hey friends, welcome back to Simply Bailey. That's what makes this bird so fascinating. If you didn't know what it was, you'd probably walk right past it. It's not flashy, it's not huge, it's only about 9 inches long, smaller than a lot of birds people notice every day. A gray back, a light belly, black wings, black mask. Pretty simple. But that black mask gives it this look, like it knows something you don't. And what it knows is it's at the top of the food chain in its little corner of the world. That's what makes shrikes different. They may be small, but they absolutely do not think small. Now technically, the Loggerhead Shrike is a songbird. That sounds wrong, doesn't it? Because when most people hear songbird, they think cheerful backyard birds singing in the morning. Not this one. This bird hunts. Its diet includes insects, grasshoppers, beetles, mice, small snakes, frogs, lizards, and yes, other birds. Basically, if it can catch it and eat it, it probably will. And unlike hawks or owls, shrikes don't have powerful feet. Their talons are weak. So instead, evolution gave them something else, a strong, hooked beak. That beak acts like a hunting tool. They use it to grab, tear, and kill prey. It's one of the reasons bird lovers love them, because they completely break the small songbird stereotype. Now let's talk about that nickname. This is where things get weird. Shrikes are famous for impaling their prey, and yes, that means exactly what it sounds like. They stab prey onto thorns, barbed wire, sharp twigs, and even cactus spines. Imagine finding a grasshopper or a mouse hanging from a thorn bush. That's classic shrike behavior. Scientists believe they do this for several reasons. One, it helps hold the prey steady while they tear off pieces. Remember, they have weak feet. They need something to pin the meal down. 2, it stores food for later. And 3, some researchers believe it may even help them remove toxins from certain insects before eating them. Isn't that wild? This tiny bird isn't just hunting, it's processing food, and that's advanced behavior. Watching one in person changed everything for me, because from a distance, it looked just like another bird on a branch. Relaxed, still, almost boring. Then suddenly it moved, and it was unbelievably fast. No warning, no hesitation, just pure instinct. And when it caught that other bird and ripped the head off, I stopped talking. I just stood there. Honestly, I think my exact thought was, did that just really happen? Because you don't expect that from a bird that looks this small. It almost messes with your little brain. You're looking at this tiny gray bird thinking, well, aren't you just cute? And then 2 seconds later you realize, oh no, this little guy really means business. And what really stayed with me wasn't just how intense it was how quickly the Loggerhead Shrike went right back to looking calm again. Like nothing had happened, just perched there, totally unbothered. Meanwhile, I'm the one standing there trying to process what I just watched. That contrast was incredible. Tiny bird, tiny body, absolute killer mindset. Loggerhead shrikes are ambush hunters. They love lookout spots, fence posts, power lines, treetops, road signs. Anywhere they can sit and watch. They'll stay for long stretches, just scanning, watching every little movement, and then boom. Straight down, quick strike. They rely on the surprise and speed. Their eyesight is excellent. They can spot movement from far away, even tiny prey in tall grass. And that black mask across their eyes actually helps reduce sun glare, almost like built-in sunglasses. Which makes sense. Hunters need good vision. And if another bird gets too close to their territory, they'll defend it aggressively. For a little bird, they are surprisingly bold. Here's something people don't always know. Loggerhead shrikes usually pair up during breeding season. Mom and dad both help defend the territory. Their nests are often tucked into thorny shrubs or dense bushes. Even their homes sound intense. And the baby shrikes? They start learning hunting behaviors early. Some young shrikes have even been observed practicing impaling objects before they fully master catching prey. Imagine being born into that family. No pressure, kid. Just to learn how to be a tiny assassin. Sadly, loggerhead shrikes' numbers have declined across much of the United States. The loss of open grasslands have hurt them. Less farmland, fewer fence lines, less natural habitat. Pesticides have also reduced insect populations, which means less food. So spotting one today is actually pretty special. A lot of people don't realize that. If you see one, take a minute and enjoy it. You're looking at a pretty remarkable bird. The loggerhead shrike may look small, but don't underestimate it. It's one of nature's best reminders that size means absolutely nothing. This little bird is smart, efficient, fearless, and unforgettable. Thanks for hanging out with me, and please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.